Today we're going to talk about 3 fitness downfalls and how you can avoid them. So a fitness downfall is anything that gets in your way of beginning and maintaining a consistent exercise routine. The first is perfectionism. So if you have an image in your head of how your workouts are going to go, maybe how your workouts are going to feel, everything is perfect and wonderful, you have an image, and the first moment that something clearly goes wrong, you throw up your hands and say, never mind. So maybe you're about to go have a workout and your phone rings, you have to answer it, and you end up having to talk to someone for 10 minutes and it shortens your exercise window. And then you say, you know what, never mind. I guess I'm not getting my workout in today. Or you go to the gym and you realize once you get there that you've forgotten something that you need, like a shirt or your shorts or your shoes. And then you say, oh, never mind, or anything like that. And at the time, maybe it feels everything's working against you. Who am I to think I'd ever get a workout in? But the reality is that you always have the capability to exercise. So whether that means you zip home because you have forgotten something at the gym, so you go home and you somehow manage to get a 20-minute workout in at home, body weight exercises, and that's great. Check the box, you did it for the day. Or anything along those lines. The phone rings and you have to answer it and it takes up 10 minutes out of your workout that day because you're distracted and you're frustrated. You're going to do your best and you're going to go out for the remaining time. Or you say to that person on the phone, can I call you back in a half hour or something because I'm doing something important right now and I'll call you right back. That's always fine too. But the perfectionism of imagining that you're going to get this thing in and it doesn't quite go your way. You go to the gym, you think that your Pilates class starts at 5, it actually started at 4:30. What can you do instead? Could you go for a good walk instead, leave your car at the Pilates studio and be like, all right, I guess I'm just going to go for a really good walk and take your time you're going to use anyways, instead of just saying, I guess I can't work out today. So it's just maybe things aren't going to be perfect for you, but that's the way it is. I've been in my athletic career, I have been a really big swimmer off and on. And there were times when I'd show up at the pool really early in the morning and it would be closed for mechanical stuff. And I'd be like, what? And then I would do something else instead and it's fine. Perfectionism will kill you if you let it. And so my recommendation is roll with the punches. Workouts are never perfect and you'll figure it out so that you get the big picture in. You want to think of the big picture and not just in these finely little day by day things. If your big picture is big goals, then you got to chip away at them day by day. And when something sidelines you, you've got to just find a way to get something in. That second downfall is not having any time. And I'm not talking about here or there, 1 or 2 days a week you don't have time. I'm talking you never have time. You have no time, like no time. If that's the reality, then you probably want to look at your schedule and see what's really going to give. You could track your time for 1 week, 7 days, and think, are there 3 days where I could maybe get a 30-minute quality workout in? And if there's not, I think that's a big problem and you might need to reevaluate everything because, you know, that's saying either you make time for your health now or you make time for your sickness later. So I recommend that you figure out a way to get it in, like no joke. You need to be getting in at least 30 minutes of exercise most, if not all days of the week with some kind of activity. Now, if you add no exercise with also no activity, as in you're working a sedentary desk job with a commute and you're not exercising, then it's, whoa, you really need to figure something out because it's really unhealthy to feel like you have no time to exercise and you're not getting in any activity. If you're not getting in exercise, but you work a physically demanding job, then it's, oh, can you get to the gym twice a week, maybe 2 or 3 days a week? You're very physical. You get 10,000 or more steps in every day. You're just not building muscle. Maybe you're just not keep maintaining your muscle. Then that's something that you'd want to consider. So you need to look at your schedule and see what you can delegate to someone else What can you do? If it's on the weekends, I go shopping or run errands. Is there some way that you could have that figured out for you? Can you do delivery groceries? Are there a couple of things like that you can do? If you're dropping your kids off at gymnastics or all of these things, can you exercise when they're at those classes? Can you go out for a brisk walk while they're taking tumbling class and be back in time to pick them up? So you leave for 15 minutes of an out and back, 15 minutes of jogging out, 15 minutes of jogging back, and that's a 30-minute workout, and you checked your box for the day. So no time is a problem, and it's a red flag if you honestly feel like you have no time to exercise ever. That's bonkers. Okay. And then this is number 3. This is the last one. And this is that you have no energy. You have no energy in the morning. You have no energy in the afternoon. You have no energy in the evening. You have no energy on the weekends. You have no energy during the week. You just have no energy. And you really can't imagine at all how in the world you're supposed to exercise consistently with no energy. And I really sympathize for you, because that's a really hard way to go through life. But I'm going to tell you that you need momentum. You need a little push in order to get going. And so what I would recommend is that you set a really low bar for yourself. You say, every day I'm going to go for a walk for 5 minutes, one time in the morning or the afternoon, one time at night after dinner. Focus on getting momentum, because it takes energy to make energy. So if you are just in this stagnant space, you're going to stay in a stagnant space. And the only one that can get you out of a stagnant space is yourself. So you have to make a move. You have to make a move up just a little bit in order to make it. So my recommendation is either maybe you do a 5-minute walk and then you do 5 minutes of body weight exercises in the evening, and call that a day, and do that for a week and pat yourself on the back and say, I can't believe I just did that. And then you can up it to 7 minutes, and then up it to 10 minutes, and then up it to 15 minutes, and see what you can do, because it is dangerous for you to really be that tired. So it takes energy to make energy. So my advice to you is that you start to get your ball rolling a little bit so that you can grow it. And no pressure to grow it. Maybe for a whole month, it's 5 minutes of walking, 5 minutes of body weight exercise, 5 minutes of walking, 5 minutes of Pilates on the floor, and see how you feel after a couple weeks of that. And hopefully that creates a little momentum to get you going. And that's all you can do, because you're the only one who can set yourself on a better course. All right, so that's it. Those are my 3 most common downfalls in the fitness world, and some suggestions in how to avoid them or get yourself out of them. My name is June Melia. I've been a certified personal trainer for 25 years, helping clients reach their goals, get healthier, maintain fitness, become consistent. If any of these 3 resonated with you, then can you post below and let me know what you thought? If you saw yourself in any of these, post below, let me know, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. And subscribe, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye.